Hello folks, this is Sastri from Raj Option Trading. Today is November 14, 2021. I want to talk about top, small, mid and large cap biotech stocks. I love investing in biotech stocks because they will give you very good return. The key is to invest in them when they're beaten down because of some bad news. Maybe it's earning report, maybe it's a issue with the FDA approvals. That's when you catch these biotech stocks and buy them and hold it. So with that, let's jump in and get started. We'll first look at market update and look at small, mid and large cap biotech stocks. And then we'll look at analyzing a few trends with the ETFs or exchange traded funds. And then we'll jump into top performing small and mid cap stocks. And then we'll go into beaten down small and mid cap stocks. This is where a lot of the money can be made here. You want to catch when they're down and invest in them. And then we'll look at the top large cap biotech stocks here. There are a few very good top large biotech stocks which are beaten down and ready to bounce back. We'll look at those candidates. And finally, let's look at small mid biotech stocks with a high short ratio. This is where a lot of people are shorting them and they're beaten down and ready to run and go bounce higher. And finally, we will look at safe way to grow your portfolio. We'll look at beaten down small and mid cap stocks with the positive sales growth. So with that, let's jump in here and get started. As usual, I love investing in biotech because that gives you large return if you do it right. So with that, let's get started here. From a sector and trend analysis perspective, as you look through here, we got a mother of all biotech here, or a mother of all healthcare. We got XLV. From a healthcare perspective, it's done about 22% this year. Look at 5 year and 10 year, it's done great. This year, it's healthcare in general is struggling a little bit. As you can see, it's 22%, still it's good. Then we'll go into XBI. This is the biotech ETF here, one of the major biotech ETF with a lot of volume, 4 million shares ETFs traded in one day. Look here, we got a 1 year performance of 3% in the big biotech names here because it's really beaten down with all the vaccines, going a little lower off late. That's why right now it's a biotech is down a little bit. Good time to buy some quality names here. RSI 47 tells you it's oversold at these levels. Then we got our Kathy Wood here. She's got a human genomic ETF, ARKG. And as you look through here, 1 year it's done 1%, beaten down. RSI is 42, pretty low at this time, completely oversold here. So we can also look at a few great human genomic stocks here, which are included in the biotech. And then we got here IBB, it's iShares Biotechnology ETF. Same trend here. For 1 year, it's done 11%. But look here, 5 year and 10 year, great performance. That's when you catch these, biotech stocks when they're down, and they will surely give you nice performance as you go forward. And then you got few more here, Vanguard and human genomics and whatnot. But in a nutshell, you can see here most of these ETFs, especially in the biotech side, they got low RSI, they're sold off, and some other areas like pharmaceuticals and some other areas have got a little more higher RSI. But in general, biotech is struggling a little bit. It's a good time to buy some quality biotech stocks and go forward. So with that, let's look at biotech quickly here. Overall healthcare perspective, as you see here, we had a dip here. Now we are trying to make a small comeback. As you can see here, RSI is 58. That tells you overall XLV on a shorter term time frame is still a little bit higher here. But as you go into XBI, which is biotech, keep watching the RSI here, 47. Tells you biotech is oversold here. You could buy some great quality biotech names here. Keep watching the RSI, on the balance volume here. On the balance volume tells you, if more folks are buying the stock versus selling. As you see here, we got on the balance volume trying to go higher here. That tells you now the money is flowing into biotech. It's a good time to slowly buy great quality biotech stocks and go from there. Then we got here ARKG here, or Kathy Wood's company. Right now, RSI is very low here, 41. It's sold off at this time, human genomics area. It's good to buy some human genomics stocks and take it from there. And then you got IBB here, biotech again. As you see here, RSI is 38, one of the lowest here. And look, on the balance volume is pretty steady. Folks are accumulating at this time. So that's why it's good to buy some biotech names and take it from there. So with that, now what we'll do is we'll look at the top small cap biotech stocks. I love small cap biotech stocks because they will give you very good return. There is also some risk involved because these are typically smaller cap biotech names. But if you buy, just couple of them, maybe say 5, 6 of them, it's a neutralized. You'll get a very good home run in couple of them. It will kind of make sure your losses are taken care of and nice return. So with that, let's look here and look at the small cap biotech stocks. I wanted to make sure the volume is higher. It's only stocks with the volume as of Friday more than 500,000 volume. So that way you don't get thinly traded stocks here. So with that, let's jump in here. From a news perspective in the small tech world, we got Oxygen. It's an eye care type company here, and they're also into COVID-19 vaccine here. So for this stock to go higher here, they got to win the emergency use of COVID-19 vaccine in Canada. So as you look here, Oxygen is a great stock. I love trading this stock. Goes up and down dramatically. Right now it's down. Look here, price is $8.82 here. RSI is 46, tells the stock is oversold. Keep watching here. 1 day, 5 day, it's negative right now. 14%, 26%. Sorry, it's 5 day and 10 day. 1 day it's trying to bounce off here, bounce back here. And the short ratio is high. Lot of these short seller and folks love Oxygen because Oxygen gives you very good performance, goes up and down wildly. You can make a lot of money trading this one. That's why Oxygen is a great candidate here, especially when they're down like this. It's good to buy some Oxygen and hold it for a while. Look here, even though it's volatile, look at the 1 year performance here, 2,865. A stock like Apple can never give you such a performance because it's a huge $2 trillion company, whereas a small $1 billion stock like Oxygen can really give you nice performance when you buy, when it's oversold. Then we got ORMP here. ORMP is into treatment of diabetics here, and they enhance the flexibility. They got some money around the financial flexibility here to work and look at multiple opportunities. As you look through here, RSI is a little high here. This is a consistent performer, $28 stock, a little bit high RSI. And look at the performance, 985. I would buy this one on any downtick and accumulate. And then you got PDSB here. They license protein treatment of acute leukemia here. They also have things like breast cancer and prostate. Look here, RSI is very low here, and they were down, in 5 day, 10 day, 1 month. Now they're trying to bounce back here. Nice 414% performance in 1 year. At this time, given the RSI level is low, I would be a buyer of PDSB here and accumulate. And then you got Curis here. They also treat cancers. As you see here, they report the Q3 last year and their top revenue estimates here. As you look through, stock has been falling off in 1 day and 5 day. Nice 1 year performance here. RSI is 34, tells you stock is oversold here. Keep watching the short ratio here, a little bit higher short ratio. I would be a buyer of Curis here and take it from there. And then you got Gritstone here. Gritstone is also into COVID-19. These guys have got some good vaccine against some of these variants. As you look through here, RSI is a little higher here. Stock has been making some good progress here. I would buy this one, GRTS, on the down days. Right now it's a little higher, but you could look for a small downtick or a pullback and then buy GRTS. Then you got Vista Gen here, VTGN. They report a Q2 loss and top the revenue. This is a scenario in most of these biotech companies. They typically either report a loss when it comes to earnings or revenue. Many times they report EPS, earnings per share loss, but they topped the revenue. As you see here, RSI is 45. Stock has been falling off in 1 day, 5 day, and has done great in 1 year. So it's good to buy some Vista here, VTGN into this downturn. Look here, very low price stock here. You could buy some and sock it away. And they work with the anxiety, depression, and some of these disorders. And then you got your Bellus Health Blue here. They are into chronic cough and hypersensitization here. I know a lot of people suffering from chronic cough here. Look here, stock price is $7. RSI is a little higher. I would wait for a little pullback here and then buy Blue. Has done nice 183% in 1 year. And then you got MindMed. With the COVID-19, a lot of people are stuck at home and working from home. It takes a big toll on the mental health here. This company helps with the mental health situation here, and the stock is oversold here. RSI 39 and has a big down day. In last week here. Now it's trying to bounce back. I would be a buyer of MindMed here, MNMD, and take it from there. Next, look at small cap biotech stocks here. These are top performing small cap biotech stocks. Keep watching the 1 year performance. One at the top here, Oxygen, 2,865% in 1 year. From there, it's in a descending order. As you look through here, key is to look at the RSI levels here. If the RSI level is below 50 or so, then you can slowly buy that and take it from there. And if you want to even be safer, you could also look at positive sales growth companies like GRTS and VTGN and so on and so forth, and go from there. As you look through here, I would look at Oxygen here at these levels, and you could look at PDSB, CRIS, and as you look through, we got a couple more VistaGen, and I see here one of the eye care type stock here, and you got MindMed that we talked about. You could look at that one too, and few more OLTK, OTLK, again in the eye care business here, and few more. Keep watching the candidates with the low RSI, and they would do well for your portfolio. And coupled with the nice sales growth, that's a winning recipe for your success here. And we got a few more as you look through here. We got a few candidates with a high short ratio. You could watch the short ratio here. Beaten down. If the RSI is lower and there's a high short ratio, like Oxygen here, a good chance for the short squeeze here. Same story with the CRIS, and even IC here, same situation. And as you look through here, probably Mankind right now a little bit higher RSI. I would skip that one for now for a short candidate. And you could look at VXRT here, Vaxart. You could buy this one too. High short ratio, low RSI. That can also create some short squeeze type scenarios here. So with that, let's jump in here and look at more small cap biotech stocks here. Now the performance, as you watch here, 1 year performance, we got some positive here, and now it will start dropping into negative. As you look through here, we got Fortress Bio here. RSI is 58, a little high for me, but AFMED here, AFMD low RSI. You could buy some AFMED at these levels and take it from there. Keep watching low RSI candidates like VBIV here, VBI vaccines, low price stock here. You could buy that one too into this weakness. And we got SELB and so on and so forth. Keep watching the low RSI candidates coupled with the nice sales growth. Those are the winning stocks that we can slowly buy and take it from there. And if you're a contrarian buyer, look for low RSI candidates, and with the nice pipeline, that could be a good one to go forward. So with that, let's look at beaten down small cap stocks here. We will look at small cap biotech stocks with volume greater than 500, low RSI. We'll look at some of these names here. So as we look through here, we got beaten down stocks here. In the previous charts, we saw all the top performing biotech stocks here. Now we are whittling it down. We are only looking at beaten down biotech stocks. So these are good for you to buy. They're at a good entry point here. That's why it's good to look at these candidates. We are filtering it further down, so you can look at beaten down biotech stocks. As you look through here, keep watching the RSI. All these RSIs are below 50. That tells you these are all beaten down stocks. Look at the 5-day performance here. all are negative performance here. Even 1 year, it's some are positive, some are negative, but these are beaten down stocks you could buy at these levels here. Keep watching the RSI or low RSI. Some of these have got high short ratio, like HGen here, high short ratio, low RSI can create a short squeeze type scenario here. We got a few more with the high short ratio. Keep at a watch on these because though these can create a nice short squeeze type opportunity. And also keep in mind, where insiders are buying, for example, HGN, you could buy along with the insiders and go from there. And keep watching here when it comes to sales growth quarter over quarter. Positive sales growth companies are a little more stabler. You could go after those like ADAP here, and we got Zyme works here. You could look at that one too. Positive sales growth here, and we got AFMed and Bluebird Bio is what can I say? This used to be a Wall Street darling while ago, but off late it's not catching a break and slowly going down, quarter after quarter. But at these levels, it may be okay to buy some Bluebird Bio as a contrarian play and take it from there. And then we got few more here. Epizyme, again, nice sales growth here, nice gross margin. You could buy this one too here. Epizyme is a low price stock, as you can see here, $4.51 here. So with that, you could look at these names here. These are all beaten down small cap stocks, trying to make a small comeback. Keep watching some comeback candidates here, like we got MindMed, HGen, trying to make a small bounce here. Those are telling you, hey, what, enough is enough. We want to go higher. We can't go lower anymore. That's why they're telling you, hey, what, it's time to go higher. Even this one here, we got the CRTX. CRTX is one of my favorites here. It's a $14 stock, trying to bounce back in 10 days. Given it's dropped off so much, you could buy some CRTX here and take it from there. And as usual, all these stocks, keep watching the RSI levels, and depending on your tolerance level, if you are a little bit conservative person, look for gross margin positive, like PGen here. And also, if you're even conservative, look for quarter over quarter sales growth positive. So that will do a trick here to grow your portfolio. So with that, let's jump in and look at a few more small cap biotech stocks here. All these have got low RSI. These are beaten down, as you can see here. And also keep watching here. Some of them got high short ratio here. And many times, as you look here, you got ZIOP, insiders buying, BDSI, insiders buying. You could buy along with those insiders. And you got ALT and QSI, institutions buying nicely. You could buy along with them too. As usual, look for a small bounce in 1 day, 5 day. Those are good candidates for you to buy. They're showing some bounce here. You could buy along with this small bounce and participate in the turnaround. With that, if you're a conservative investor, keep watching the gross margin. You could buy some gross margin positive company like the small BDSI here, bio delivery, nice gross margin, as you can see here. And we got Sorrento, again, nice gross margin. Stock has been beaten down, now it's trying to rebound here. And you got a few more with nice gross margin. You could look at those candidates if you're a little more conservative. And if you want to be still safer, look for positive quarter over quarter sales growth along with the positive gross margin. That will make you even safer. So with that, let's look at top performing mid cap biotech stocks. I also love mid cap biotech stocks. They are not as risky as small cap biotech stocks, but they will also perform nicely. So with that, as you look through here, we got some news items here. We got Dynavax Technologies, DVAX, revenue surpassed the estimates. But look what happened. Stock is trying to rebound in 1 day, 5 day, up nicely for 1 year. RSI is 41. I would take advantage of low RSI situation in Dynavax and slowly buy some Dynavax here, just $16 stock. One thing to keep in mind is this Dynavax has got a little bit higher debt to equity, meaning they got a little more debt on the balance sheet. So I don't like that situation too much. They should improve this situation and reduce the debt to equity maybe below 1, so it will be a little more beneficial. And then you got BCRX BioChrist here. They're showing some good result in the reduction of heart attacks here. As you can see here, stock is sold off with a low RSI, down in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day. I would take advantage of this and buy this low price stock here. BioChrist with nice sales growth here, positive quarter over quarter sales growth, nice gross margin. This is a great one you could buy and accumulate. Great 1 year performance, beaten down on the current moment here. It's a short term weakness. You can take advantage and buy some BCRX here. And then you got Legend Biotech here. This is a $47 stock, as you can see here. They're into cancer. They got CAR-T and these programs here. As you see here, we got RSI level is let's see here 40 here. That tells you stock is oversold at these levels. Has done great 83%, but in 1 month, 5 day, 1 day it's negative right now. So I would take advantage of this downturn and buy some ligand here and take it from there. Legend, I mean. So then we got here ALKS here. As you look through here, this is down 21% in last 4 weeks. As you can see here, 5 day 21% down, 10 day 21% down. RSI is pretty much low here, so you could take advantage here. Buy some ALKS. Is a $23 stock, not too much. Nice sales growth here, nice gross margin. And then we got Editas. It's a gene editing stock here. They're into human genome. This stock is a slam dunk here. You could buy at these levels here. RSI is 43. Tells the stock is sold off here and trying to improve in 5 day. This is a turnaround candidate. You could buy at these levels here. Keep watching here. We got gross margin 0%, so I think they have to improve the situation here. They got high short ratio also. That tells you this can squeeze the shorts and go higher. And then you got Biohaven here. It's a great stock here. Biohaven, it looks like insiders are buying their own stock here. Look, RSI is very low here and stock is beaten down, as you can see here. And a lot of folks have got migraine headache, and this company helps you with the migraine headache and makes you feel better very, very, very quickly. So with that, I'll take advantage of this situation here, buy some Biohaven at these levels and take it from there. And then you got Vir Technology here, VIR. They beat the earnings estimate here and revenue estimate. RSI is 35. Stock is trying to turn around, as you can see here. I would take advantage and buy some VIR. And last but not least, we got Bridge Bio here. BBIO reports the quarterly loss here, lags the revenue estimates. As you look here, RSI is 45. Stock is down 10% in last 5 days. I would take advantage and buy some Bridge Bio and take it from there. Keep watching here. We got a high short ratio on this one too, which tells you it can go higher and squeeze these shorts. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the top mid-cap biotech stocks. As you look through here, we got some story stocks like Cassava here or Sava here. $68 stock, trades up and down violently. As you see here, Cassava has got a 58 RSI here, has done great in 1 year, 533%. I would wait for a little pullback here, and if it goes RSI goes below 50, I might buy some Cassava here. Great trading stock, goes up and down violently, makes you good money if you buy it at the right time. And then you got Dynavax here, low RSI candidate, nice sales growth here, nice gross margin. And right now RSI is low. You could buy some Dynavax here. Also BioChrist, as you can see here, nice low RSI. Stock has been sold off. Nice sales growth and gross margin. You can buy that one too. And then as you look through here, I also love Cytokinetics here, CYTK $39 stock here. As you look through here, RSI is 59, a little higher. I would wait for a little pullback here and go from there. And keep focusing on low RSI candidates as usual. Keep watching here. We got Legend. We talked about this already. ALKS, Biohaven. And we got Vida Technologies and TGTX, one of my favorite here. I love TG Therapeutics. Right now, as you can see here, RSI is 52, and you could buy some TGTX here, high short ratio. And we got few more here like Bridge Bio and VCYT And we got two more here. NBIX. Neurocrine is one of my favorite here. $88 stock here. Stock has been down with a low RSI here. Right time to buy Neurocrine, and it's a great stock you could buy for the long haul. And then you got Jazz Pharma here. It's again a great stock. They're also into cannabis a little bit, and they're also into Alzheimer's. So they got multiple things going on. I would be a buyer of Jazz at these levels, a low RSI. Some of these stocks have got a little higher, higher debt on the balance sheet. Anytime you see more than one debt to equity, that tells you they got a little more leverage. They can, it's good to have the debt to equity much lower. I would say below 1 or even below 0.5 is preferred. So with that, let's look at a few more few more beaten down mid cap stocks here. What we'll do is we'll now filter it down. We want to look at beaten down mid cap stocks here with the RSI less than 50. These are the ones you could buy now, given they are beaten down. So here, keep watching the RSI levels, all low RSI here, and keep watching the gross margin. Many of them have got positive gross margin. That tells you these are stronger candidates, and many of them have got positive sales growth also. And again, those are great candidates. Keep watching. We got our favorite candidates that we talked about: BCRX, DVAX, even Biohaven, ALKS, and NBIX, one of my favorite here. And we got Exelixis, again a great stock here. You could buy this great company at a discount here. RSI is just 27, very low. And even you got GBT here, Global Bird Therapeutics here, low RSI. You could buy that one too. So next, what we'll do is we'll look at a few more here. And let's look at top performing large cap biotech stocks. And many of you love large cap biotech stocks. I also like them. Only issue, I prefer more the small cap and mid cap, because they tend to perform super well here. I also love large cap when they're down. So let's look at some of those here. So as you look through here from a large cap biotech stock perspective, look, all the market cap is greater than $10 billion market cap here. Keep watching the RSI levels as usual. Some of them are good to buy now, like Novavax here. And keep watching. We got Moderna. Moderna is a great buy at these levels here. Stock has been dropping off. They got a lot of pipeline in the cancer and oncology world here. Good one to buy at these levels. And then you got ANLY, and it's a good one to buy with the low RSI, nice sales growth, nice gross margin here. And keep watching. We got Insight, one of my favorite here. It's good to buy this one also. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. And keep watching all the stocks we have here. Vertex, one of my favorite here. CGen is a good one. You could buy that one too. Gene editing area. We got ARGX and BNTX and so on and so forth. Look, we got a very low price stock here. DNA looks like it's a newcomer, and they have up to 3 months of performance here. I think it's a good one. Low price stock here and performed very nicely here. Right now they don't have any RSI. RSI is 51. You could slowly buy some DNA for the long haul and take it from there. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at a few more things here. One thing most of you ask me all the time is, hey, what, can you tell me, biotech stocks with a high short ratio and also low RSI. So we want to see what biotech stocks can cause some short squeeze type scenario. So we look at some of those scenarios here. Biotech stocks with the high short ratio and low RSI. So as you look through here, all these biotech stocks have got a low RSI. Keep watching the RSI levels, and they got high short ratio. It's sorted by highest short ratio on the top. So these are the names that you could buy and expect a short squeeze. Given the stock is fallen down with the low RSI, there's a high chance this can go higher. So the moment it starts going higher, these short sellers starts covering, and price will start going higher because there's more demand for the stock. And typically I love when the RSI is below 50 and high short ratio. That's when there's a good chance these stocks will go higher. And you could also look at some other cues here. You could look at positive gross margin companies like CLVS, Clovis here, and keep watching Dynavax, Sorrento, all positive gross margin. Those are even better candidates for you to play this short squeeze game when there is a high short ratio and low RSI. And you could also look at stocks that are making a nice comeback in 1 day, 5 day. Many of these stocks are trying to come back in 1 day, 5 day, and 10 day. That tells you short squeeze is slowly on here. You could still buy, and go from there. And also, I would watch for catalysts like insiders buying, like Humanagen, high short ratio, insiders buying, TNGX here, high short ratio, insiders buying. Those could be institutions are buying. I mean, those are your catalysts, institution buying or insider buying, and a high short ratio could be a good candidate for you to buy along with them and take it from there. Even this one here, ZGNX, insiders are buying it, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, high short ratio, and stock is trying to turn around in near term. You could buy this one also and take it from there. And Bluebird Bio, I think this one is punished enough. You could probably slowly buy this one at these levels and take it from there. So with that, these are for you who are the swing traders and you want to take advantage of short squeeze. I ask you to pay attention to things like gross margin and and inside institution buying. And if you're even conservative, look at the positive sales growth and take it from there. And this is a continuation here. Again, high short ratio. Keep watching 12, 10. Anytime short ratio is above 10%, those are the great candidates for a short squeeze. And look here, we got some great stocks here like BioCrest here, nice performance and sales growth here, and low RSI, high short ratio. It's a good one to buy here. And even SEER here, you keep watching here, high short ratio, low RSI. It does not have any sales growth yet. It's a low price, low sales here, just $2 million sales, but still it's trying to turn around in 1 day. You could look at these names also here, some great stocks here with the nice gross margin. You could go after those like EPZM, RIGL, VCEL, even Vanda here, $17 stock here, nice sales growth. You could look at some of those candidates and take advantage of high squeeze scenarios with the nice gross margin here. Keep watching what insiders are doing here. MYOV, insiders are buying big time. And you got CLNN, we got insiders buying big time. You could buy along with them and watch shorts getting slaughtered. So with that, now let's look at a better way to grow your portfolio. Many of you want to look at the beaten down stocks with a nice volume, low RSI, and positive sales growth. So that way, top line is growing. So with that, let's look at those candidates here. These are the better ones to grow your portfolio and take it from there. Keep watching here. We got all these stocks here and keep watching the sales growth, all positive sales growth quarter over quarter. And, look at the RSI here, all low RSI. So this tells you these companies are growing their top line, meaning their sales growth is positive and low RSI at these levels here. And you could take advantage here. All of these stocks have got low debt to equity ratio, meaning they don't have too much debt on the balance sheet. So you could look at these candidates here and buy them, take advantage of this downturn here and make money with these beaten down small and mid cap biotech stocks and watch them bounce and help your portfolio nicely. And the stocks with the green background here, they all got positive sales growth. As you can see here, they satisfy rule of 40. Those are some of my favorite candidates here, like Neurocrine as example, ALKS. They all have nice rule of 40 satisfied. Even EXEL, BDSI, GBT, and even OCUL. You could look at those candidates here, take advantage. And if you're contrarian, you could look at other names also, and you could look at those. If you're a little bit not too much contrarian, you want some safety, look at the ones with the positive gross margin. I think all these have got nice positive gross margin. You could go after those and buy them. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at few stock charts here and just try to make sense of some of these names and how I look at them and how you can also try to see if that makes sense for you. Look at Oxygen here, nice up and down, up and down. It's a great stock for a trading. I've been buying this when it's down here. It shot up higher. I took some money off the table, came down. It's a good time to buy now. Keep watching on the balance volume. On the balance volume tells you there are more buyers than sellers. Nice on the balance volume. As the stock is coming down, folks are accumulating. Everybody knows this can go higher. That's why they're accumulating nicely. When it shoots up again, people will unload. So that's what's going on in Oxygen here. As you look through Oxygen here, nice high short ratio. Again, it can cause squeeze some shorts here. And as you watch through here, stock has been falling off with the low RSI here. So that's why it's a good one to play this short squeeze game here. And then got PDSB here. It's a protein based company here. As you look through, stock has been falling off late. Keep watching here. On the balance volume is nicely flat and high here. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers, even though stock has fallen off here. And PDSB has got a great 414% growth in 1 year. And right now RSI is 31, tells you stock is sold off. I would be a buyer of this PDSB here and take it from there. And then we got Curis here. Curis, as you see here, high short ratio, and RSI is low here, and it's done 383% in 1 year here. You could buy some Curis here into this big downturn. Keep watching RSI, more buyers than sellers. That's why on the balance volume is at the top here and pretty steady and stable. And then you got GRTS. This is a great stock here. Everybody's buying this. These guys have got some COVID vaccine that can help with all these multiple mutants and multiple variants. Nice on the balance volume. Folks are really accumulating this one. Right now, in a shorter term, RSI is a little high here, but I think you should buy this on down days. Could be a great stock going forward. And then we got few more here. We got the IC here. It's a eye helps with the eye care here. As you look through, IC has got 50 RSI. You could wait for a little pullback here, given it's got a nice gap up here and going higher. You could wait for a little more pullback here and buy IC here. Look, everybody's buying IC here. On the balance volume is positive. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers. You could wait for on the down days. You could buy this IC here. Still low price stock. You could take it from there. And then you got MindMed here. MindMed, low price stock, $2 here. Keep watching. Low RSI has done great, 165% in 1 year here. You could take advantage of this downturn and buy some MindMed low price stock here and take it from there. And we got CMRX here, $6 stock, as you can see here. CMRX, nice volume here. Look, more buyers than sellers, and low price stock here. And keep watching. It's got nice 80% performance in 1 year, and it's bouncing off late in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day. RSI is 47. You could still buy some. I would be, I think, right now RSI is 53. If we on the down days, you could buy and accumulate. It's a great one too. And now we are going to mid cap stocks here. We got BioCryst here. BioCryst is a great stock. I love this one. As you look through, $12 stock here, and this one has got high short ratio, had done 188% in 1 year. And keep watching here. Nice on the balance volume here. Stock is fallen off. Good one to buy at these levels and take it from there. And then you got Legend. Legend is a little bit higher price stock, $47. Keep watching. Low RSI, just 40. It's been down off late here, and positive sales growth here. You could buy some Legend at these levels here, given stock is down here, and take it from there. And then you got DVAX here. DVAX, as you can look through here, nice low RSI. I want them to reduce their debt on the balance sheet here a little bit, but stock is doing nicely. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and done nicely, 283% in 1 year. And it's also a low price stock, just $16 here. And then you got ALKS here. Look, stock has fallen off the cliff here. Typically when this happens, on the balance volume also turns negative. I would buy some ALKS here, given there's a nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and stock is off right now with the low RSI. I would buy and accumulate this and take it from there. And we got few more mid-cap stocks here. We got Editas, gene editing, biotech company here. Stock has been clobbered, as you can see here. Right now, on the balance volume is stabilizing. And as you look through here, low RSI 43 here. And it's done nicely for 1 year, 30%. You could take advantage of this. Editas always does this on you. Comes down pretty hard, then it bounces back nicely. It's a very good stock to buy when it's down like this. And then you got Amarin here. It's a migraine stock. Stock has been down of late, as you can see here. On the balance volume is trying to pick up again. And I would buy some Biohaven at these levels here. It's at $122 stock here. Little expensive, but you could still buy here and take it from there. And then you got Neurocrine, one of my favorite stock here. It's down big time right now. Great time to buy Neurocrine. Look here, even though stock dropped big time, watch on the balance volume, pretty stable here. Neurocrine has got great gross margin here, great sales growth, and RSI is low. You could buy this, and it's done negative 1% in 1 year. I think it's one of those great plays for a bounce back here. And then you got Exelixis here, one of my favorite stock. Stock is down right now. It's a good time to buy some Exelixis at these levels. On the balance volume is showing some nice uptick here. And as you look through here, Exelixis RSI is 27. Tells the stock is sold off, trying to bounce off in 1 day here, along with Biohaven, a good one to buy at these levels here. So with that, now this is a quick cheat sheet for you. It tells you when to buy and sell stocks. You should look at things like RSI. There may be great stocks if they keep going higher, higher, higher. Wait for a small pullback here. I love to buy great stocks when the RSI is down. Tells you there is some temporary weakness. That's when you pounce and buy some. And RSI goes higher. If you're a trader, you could take some money off the table. If you're a long-term investor, you could sock it away and forget about it. And also look for rule of 40, where quarter over quarter sales growth plus gross margin greater than 40%. That tells you these are the growth companies. You could invest and grow your portfolio. And make sure your low debt, meaning debt to equity ratio, is less than 30%. Sometimes I make an exception, say less than 60%, less than 0.6 here. But the moment it goes higher over 1, that tells you there's a lot of leverage on the balance sheet. That's not a great thing. And from a catalyst perspective, there is a high short ratio. There is a very good chance there is a short squeeze, short covering rally happening. So you could look at those candidates if you're a swing trader. And you should also look at catalysts like institutional buying, insider buying, or even a good pipeline, with a lot of these FDA, a lot of these approvals, stage 1, stage 2, or phase 1, phase 2 approvals queued up. So with that, this is how I look at some of these stocks here and take it from there. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.